I'm Melanie Farkash with Psychic Grannies. Before I read this story, I'd like to tell you in a previous story that I wrote, I talked about an operation I had to take a lump out of my breast. And in the story, my mother took a black ribbon out of my hair and put it in the nightstand in the hospital. When we left the hospital, she opened up the nightstand and the black ribbon was gone. And this is the explanation of the black ribbon. It is now 1997, many years after the lump in my breast and the missing black ribbon that my mother took out of my hair. She had put the ribbon in the end table drawer in my hospital room, but when she went back to the drawer to retrieve it, it was gone. So many incidents in my life have a beginning, middle, and then, sometimes later, there is an ending. Well, there is an ending to the black ribbon story. In 1994, my husband Jerry was diagnosed with melanoma cancer. It was on the right big toe under the toenail, and the diagnosis came after numerous misdiagnoses. Unfortunately, the cancer was terminal. The doctors gave him 1 to 2 months to live. But for 3 years, the cancer was in remission. Then it flared up again. Jared suffered for over 3 months. One day I came home after a long day at work, and I finally broke down and cried at the kitchen table. When I looked up, there on the table was a black ribbon. I lost my place. A very old, tattered ribbon, but still tied in the bow, just like it had been when my mother took it out of my hair 30 years ago. How did it get there? The only answer I could come up with was my grandfather had taken it that day in the hospital and kept it all these years. Now that I needed someone, he was letting me know that he was there for me. I took the ribbon and put it on the pocket of my sweater, and then I went upstairs to attend to Jerry. After a few weeks, Jerry passed away. I went for a walk just to be alone. I grabbed the sweater on the way out. I put on the sweater. I reached into the pocket for the black ribbon, but it was not there. Explanation. This is an example of apportation, or the transporting of a physical object through space by a spirit entity. This happens quite common when a spirit wishes to send a message to someone, and he sent one to me.